Let's talk about Tesla 3 today. Here's Tesla 3. You can have a look at it. Here's the Tesla 3, and the Tesla 3 is a 4-door sedan, and let's check out the exterior. The exterior is mostly made up of the aluminium frame for its rigid body. So here's the handle, how you open the door of this car. Open this door, you have to press this, and this controls your window. This car has 360-degree view of its surroundings with the help of multiple sensors and cameras. Let me show you some of the sensors in the front. You see one sensor over here and also another sensor over here. The cameras from this car. You can check one over here. Can you bring the camera closer? Over here. And you can see there is another camera over here. There is another camera on the top of the car. So here's the Tesla app. You can also control the most of this car using the app. So let me open the trunk of this car using the app. So you can log into your app. You can go to the controls, and the control you can see the trunk part. Just hit on the open button. One thing I want to say about the trunk part of this car. Most of these cars generally have this automatic button which closes the trunk of the car, but in Tesla 3 you don't find it. To open the front, which is the front part of it, here's the open button. Okay, let's get there. So here is the front of the car. So you can put your luggage over here. And the thing is, like most of the cars, they have this all engine in the front, but as it is an EV car, you don't find any engine in the front. So it just gives you more space to put your luggage. If you look at its interior, the first thing you notice is it's spacious and airy. The thing is, it doesn't have any gearbox. If you look at, there is just a 15-inch screen. The best part of the screen is you can control everything in this car using that screen. You have to go here and you can see the controls. This controls is primarily about how you control the car. Let's say if I want to fold my mirrors, I can just hit on the fold mirrors. It just folds it and unfold it. And I also use this pedals and steering, like how comfortable your acceleration should be. You can see that pedal and steering, like how your steering mode should be. It should be like your sports, or it should be like standard. It's all about the flexibility, how you're able to use your steering wheel. And there is something called as regenerative braking, so which helps you to save some battery. You can see that how many miles you can drive with the current charging. Now you can see my car limit is at 67%, and the 60% so you can see is like 144 miles. And here you can see the limit, how much limit you want to charge your car if you ever go to a charging station. You can see also about the headlights, how it should be like, whether it should be like auto, how the display should be like. It should be like light, which is the screen which turns into light, or you can use like dark. And then you can see the auto. Based on the timing it will change it. Let me go with the auto for now so that it's easy for you. Now here's the trips, like how many trips I have taken so far and how much energy that it has consumed. And there's something like, I can show you other things like air pressure of your car, like the tires. You can see 42. To show how you can control the AC just using these settings. You can see like there is a front or there is a rear. Rear is like person who is sitting behind. You can see that how the air is even flowing in the car. Now I can show you in the front how it is going. So if you see here, it's the auto thing, which is like maximum. So you can see like how the air is even flowing. You can see with these images here. I'm not sure how clear it is, but I'm trying to show it to you. And one more thing I want to show is like there is something called like seat heaters. So you can see this symbol where like 3 is max, 2, and there's like auto option for that too. How you want to heat your seats. Yeah. Let me show you just one or two things. You can take the calls here. It can show like the data which you're calling. And here is like your entertainment. You can control your music, like entertainment, where you can watch your Netflix, Hulu, Disney, YouTube also. Currently I did not subscribe for it, so it's up to you. And there is also options called to play the games. So when you are charging your car in a charging station, you can play all these games. I know, I never played these games too. And here is one feature where you can customize the car. Currently you can see the car here from here, which it shows front is like the front one. I said right, like using this monitor you can control the whole car, and you can see whether I can lock the car or not. There's a charging button here, and also there is a trunk. It's like options to open it, and then which mode it is currently using: parking mode, reverse mode, neutral mode, and drive mode. Parking is like whether I'm parked, R is for reverse, N is for neutral, and D is for to drive. And you can see here the how many miles do I have currently for on this car. It's like 142 miles I can drive, and it's like 67%. So the customization which you are seeing on here is like you can change the color of this car using this customization. Currently I like the black color, so I'm okay with that. If you want to change, you can change it too. And one more thing I want to show very important here is like the navigation system on this car. So you can see here there is like option button to search. So if I just hit on it, it just shows the recent locations where I've been. And let's say if I want to go to Hindu temple nearby, I just have to type it. It will show the suggestions. If I hit on it, see, it will automatically calculate everything for you. So it will show like whether the destination is open or closed by them, how to drive each direction. It will show from your current location. You have to take right, and then it will show all the directions to reach your destination. And you can see here something which is by when you will reach there, 5 p.m. and how many minutes it is. It takes 28 minutes. And how many miles would it take? 11 miles. And by the time you reach there, your car will be at 60%. So you can see at the top, which is the current one, which is 67. And now when I reach my destination, it will be 60. Let's say you may not be able to reach your destination, or you will be out of the battery. Then you can also add the stops, which is like charging. It will show all the superchargers nearby. So the 3 is the highest, which shows the supercharger, which is like you can get the charging faster. And you can see this, all these red symbols here, right? So each charging station has like 1 or 2 or 3 multiple places where you can charge it, and then you can pick just any of that location. So you will first drive to that charging location, charge your car, and then you can drive to your final destination if you think you need more charging. And one thing I want to share is generally it takes around like from 0 to 100 it takes around like 28 minutes to charge the whole car, and it will give around 218 miles. All it is controlled by this drive stick. So you just click on the top of it, okay, press it, and then you can change. So you can see that it's changing in the top, right? Currently it's in the park mode, okay? If I hit, it goes to D, which is like drive mode. And if I just go back, you can see it go for reverse mode. And if I hit it, it's parking mode.